Welcome to a brand new episode of TVGP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me as always is Moonpear.
Hello.
We're here to talk about our fourth and final week of FTL. We're saying goodbye to space, saying goodbye to our adventures in the cosmos. But before we do that, talk about our last week here. What'd you get up to in space this week, Moon?
I continue to try and do a Mantis run, which I know from watching your stream you did too.
I did, yeah. You had suggested I try a Mantis run, and
So I only saw a little bit of the stream because
okay.
you stream when I'm at work, so
Yeah.
I watch when I can and so on and so forth. How did it go? Because you were doing pretty solidly for a long time.
Yeah, I made it on my first Mantis run. I made it all the way to, I think it was the second phase of the flagship. I don't remember if I got to third phase or not. I definitely got past the first phase, but I think at that point my ship was kind of a little bit too banged up, and I kind of couldn't fix it fast enough. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but man, the first, so I played largely with Mantis layout A, the kind of base level Mantis ship.
Yes,
Um,
that is the one I have access to. Yes.
yeah, I also tried Mantis C and Crystal B, because Mantis B and C and Crystal B. Sorry, I tried Crystal A because I didn't want to jump straight to Crystal B. Mantis B and C and Crystal B have four-person teleporters.
Teleport.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you can teleport four people at a time. Um, those runs did not go super well. Um, but I really liked. So the thing that I really like, the more I play FTL and the more different ships and ship layouts that I play in FTLs, I really respect the design of it, because the further I got into that Mantis ship run, like you should be doing with the Mantis ship, you're largely focused on teleporting two people over to the other ship, messing up as much stuff as you can, primarily, hopefully, the crew, um, and then getting out of there after you kill all the crew or before you blow up the ship and lose your crew on the ship. And what I found was really interesting is pushing the upgrade for the teleporter as fast as you can massively decreases the cooldown for it. But then
Yes.
upgrading the med bay to its maximum meant that I could go in, mess up as much stuff as I could. Once my health started getting like past that halfway point, teleport everybody back, spend like maybe 2 or 3 seconds in the med bay, completely fill up their health, send them back to the teleporter. By that point, the teleporter had finished its cooldown, and I could jump right back in the other ship. So, like, my uptime of messing up their ship from the inside was incredible. And it's so cool to see, like, no, your main upgrades on this one aren't going to be the weapon system and the engines and all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the med bay and the teleporter, and then, unlike me, please try to not get your two Mantis people that are, like, maxed out in fighting. Try not to lose your attention and get one of them killed halfway through your run.
Yes, I did see that quite a
That was
bit with you. You're like, oh, someone died.
heartbreaking.
Oh, someone died. So the run I'm in right now, I
Mm-hmm.
have two game-changing abilities, like on
Okay.
the ship, like the three mod slots that you get. One of them lets me teleport through super shields,
Oh, incredible. That's great.
so that means I even focus less on my weapons than I need to because it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Um, and the second, which is the biggest game changer, is teleportation heal. Anytime
Whoa.
I teleport my crew, it heals them to full health.
Wow. Okay. Great.
So
Dang.
I teleport them back to my ship, it heals them to full health, and then I just wait for the timer to tick down, and I send them straight back again.
Yeah, and they're still in the teleporting bay, so you're like, your uptime is
Uh-huh.
super high. Wow.
It's unreal.
That's
how
incredible.
quick that is. I
Man.
actually can't remember if it's full health or like 75% health, but either way, it doesn't matter because it's such a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, yeah, zoop zoop, zoop zoop, just constantly backwards and forwardsing. So I'm on like a really solid run right now at the moment with that, and like I feel like I'm just getting my legs under me, and I'm only in like sector 3, I think, right
Oh,
now with
wow.
this latest Mantis run. So it's like, okay, now is the time. I need
Right.
my sensors. I need to buy sensors from somewhere because the Mantis ship
Yep.
doesn't have sensors. So I need to buy the sensors, and that will make me feel a bit more comfortable. You know, seeing what is on fire on your ship is kind of important, it turns out.
Yeah, found that
Um,
firsthand. Couple of runs.
yeah, because it's just like, what's that crackling noise? And then you realize half of your ship is like on fire and got no oxygen in it because it's just so wrong.
Yeah. I got pretty lucky on that Mantis ship. I had I don't I think it starts with 2 Mantis crew and 1 NG if I remember correctly. And I was able to recruit a Lanius crew member fairly early. And God, those are so strong on so many ships, especially if you're running into the hull breaches where it sucks out the oxygen. It's like I can just send the Lanius in there. They're not great at repairing stuff. Well, it doesn't matter. They're not going to get hurt. As long as the room isn't on fire
Yeah,
or anything, they can take
because
as much time as they want.
they don't need the O2.
Yeah, exactly. So that was kind of a big boon on that ship for quite a while. Um,
Yeah.
but like
And also something we haven't really talked about like so far these 4 episodes, maybe we did a touch in the first one. Credit to the soundtrack,
oh my God, it's so good.
because I'm listening to it like at work,
Mm-hmm.
while when I'm like sitting there doing my stupid click 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 stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to Ben
Um,
Prunty who did this soundtrack. He's done a whole bunch of soundtracks. I really like his solo work too. He has an album. Oh, I don't remember the name. I'll look it up here in a second. But he also did the soundtrack to Into the Breach as well. And his stuff is really, really good. Transmissions from a Hidden World. He came out with that solo album in 2022. And I like his stuff quite a bit. And he has all of his stuff on Bandcamp too. So his stuff is great. He's done a ton of work out there, so highly recommend his stuff. But yeah, I think I feel like I played FTL a lot when it originally came out, and I feel like I had a really great experience, but I don't think I necessarily stuck with it long enough to really try all of these ship layouts out. And I think I have come to respect this game even more and like adore this game even more because each of the ships plays so differently, and then each of the layouts of each ship plays differently. Look at the NG ship. NG layout A is primarily a ion cannon ship where you're like disabling ships and then trying to take them out. And then layout C is, yeah, you got like 1 crew member and you got a clone bay, so figure it out. You don't really have anything else there. And it's like, dang, that's all of this game is so incredibly impeccably designed in a way that I feel like maybe I played it when it came out, but I don't think I really 100% understood the kind of nuances of the design when it came out. It's a hell of a game. Man. I just want to keep playing more of it. That's the problem with FTL is you're just sort of like, well, I don't know. Maybe I could just figure out. I can fit in one more game. I can pause it at any time. I can stop whenever I want. No big deal.
I can save and quit and come back to this at any moment.
Exactly.
In fact, I'm going to do that right now as I do stuff at work.
I mean, again, too, it can't be understated. We still don't see that many roguelikes that will let you save and quit in the middle of a run, which is still criminal. And a game from
Mhm.
2012 is just letting you save and quit whenever. Who cares? It will save your spot. Don't worry.
And
So
Hades. Credit to Hades, both Hades, for having that exact
yeah,
same thing.
true. All right. Before we announce the next game here, what you have any other final thoughts before we, of course, next week turn it over to the scientist? Any final thoughts? Anything we missed here for FTL over the last month?
No, go play this game.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
If you haven't
Very
played it,
cheap.
it's definitely one you need to play. Whether you find that you like it or not, I think it's kind of like a roguelike required reading sort of thing of like, yeah, this is
Mhm.
one you should definitely check out.
Also, don't forget it is available on iOS. So if that's more your
Yeah.
speed, you can play this on tablets.
Yeah, I believe it's on iPad and then Android tablets as well. So if you have not on phones, because that I think that would be almost impossible to play on a small phone. But I'm not your boss. I'll tell you what to do. All right, let's talk about next game. Unsurprisingly, our next game is going to be Mewgenics, the recently released Ed and Tyler game here that I've been playing here for a little bit. We're gonna be playing the turn-based strategy roguelike cat breeding simulator thing. It's only available on PC at the moment. They're talking about bringing it out on consoles in the future, but at the time of recording, it is not available there. So if you'd like to play this along with us, it is available on PC. It does have controller support, so those people that are like Moon that has an ROG Ally, or you have a Steam Deck or things like that, apparently the controller controls and controller support works really well. So after the scientists do their thing next week, we're going to be playing that for the next month, and hopefully you'll join us for both of those things. We'll see you all next run. Bye.
Boy.